Okay, I'd like to call this village board meeting of the Village of Carpentersville together tonight, December 19th, 2017, at 7 p.m. Please call for order, please.
Trustee Burroway.
Here.
Trustee Frost.
Here.
Trustee Humfer. Trustee Lawrence.
Here.
Trustee O'Sullivan.
Here.
Trustee Rayberg.
Here.
President Skillman.
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then remain standing for Pastor Tom's testimony. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy holidays. Let's pray. Lord, as we transition from this year into next year, I think it's only right that we celebrate the passing of those who have shared this life with us, shared this commitment with us, those who loved this village and contributed so much to it, and those who we still carry in our hearts, while at the same time we welcome new faces and new ideas, those who have come to us, those who have ascended to fill the positions vacated by those whose assignments were finished. Lord, help us to keep that momentum and help us to cherish the unity that we have. As the people of Carpentersville have our trust, we can only look to our God for wisdom and understanding, for a workable knowledge of our people, our time, our resources, and the strength and courage to hear your voice and make the right decisions. Help us as we go forward to go forward with you, knowing that you are our partner, that you work with us, impart to us the things that we need to know. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. Okay, Kelly, any proclamations or resolutions tonight?
No resolutions, but we do have some awards.
We do have awards for Sarah Miller, please. Step on up. Don? Whoever. Okay, both.
Hi, I'm Don Quiner. I'm with the Parks Commission, Parks and Special Events Commission of Carpentersville. And tonight we're going to award the winners of our holiday decorating contest. Now, if any of you are winners and here to receive your award, if you could move over here, you might be able to see your house up on the big screen.
Are we going to turn it on? Or?
I'm going to do a little advertisement for our commission. Parks and Special Events. We oversee 5 parks that we look at. We make recommendations for improvement to those parks to the board. The village owns 5 parks only. And we also try and schedule special events such as the holiday decorating contest. This year, we're fortunate to have 3 of our local companies make donations. So we could give $100 rewards for each of our classes. That's Menards, Illuminati, and Walmart. So we want to thank them for their help. Without further ado, we will have the Village of Carpentersville 2017 Holiday Decorating Contest Awards. The first class was the Spirit of Christmas. This was for the best traditional light display that would truly capture the classic Christmas motif. The winner was 2413 Tomahawk Court, and that would be Ramon Salcido. Come on up and get your reward, Ramon. Sure, get your picture taken.
Man, get up there. You will? Awesome.
Yeah, call all the committee members that are here.
Yeah.
Should be in there. Yeah. And Bob. All the committee members. Yeah, we should get.
This class was the Spirit of Christmas, and they had Merry Christmas up on top, a ho, ho, ho on the garage. Over on the left, you got a Santa Claus being pulled by a sleigh. We got snowmen, we got trees, we got a train up front, we got candy canes, and he's also got a Star of Bethlehem right in the middle. So I think he pretty much covered all bases there. Very good. Thank you. Our next class was the Clark W. Griswold class. That was a display that you could see from outer space. That was won by 3521 Carlisle Lane, no stranger to this award ceremony.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
You could truly see that from outer space. Is Larry Fitzsimmons here?
Mrs. Griswold.
That's right.
Get your award, please.
Exasperated.
They say that out loud.
I can't see.
Everything I did not do anything,
The meter is going 240.
You can cut a hammer.
It truly lights up the neighborhood. I was talking to Larry, and he said he went to all LED lighting recently, and it knocked a third off of his electric bill. He didn't tell me what his electric bill was, but it was a third less.
It's just back in Winchester Glen.
Oh, okay. And you'll thank you. You also had music?
we did not.
You did not?
No music.
Okay, but you had a big W up on your,
A big Cubs.
a big Cubs W. You can't see it in the picture, but it was up there on the roof. A lot of lights, a big corner lot, everything had lights on it. Our next class was the creative use of lights. This was one style, color, or synchronized lights. Most folks went with synchronized. The winner was 5711 Breezeland Road. Derek Hilton. Is Derek here? Hey, Derek, come on up. And if you ever tried to take a picture of synchronized lights, it's difficult. Very difficult.
I just go video whenever I post it.
But that's some of them off, and that's most of them on. Our next class was the Neighborhood Participation Award, and it was get the neighbors involved. We wanted a minimum of 5 adjacent homes with a shared theme. Not a lot of neighborhoods entered, but 4044 Diana Court did, and the pictures don't show well. I mean, I tried all different angles and everything, but basically they all have these trees in front of their houses with the green and the white lights on them, and it comes out of the court too. There's probably about 10, 15 houses that have this on, and I think that'll look just awesome when it snows out. And then also some houses within the courts are decorated also. There's a little more darkness to it, a lot of lights, really sharp looking. They're not getting an award tonight for reasons that we don't have one for them, but we're going to get one. So, but they agreed to wait. Our next one was a Facebook contest. That was Resident's Choice, and winner was 3109 Erica Lane.
Yeah.
Is anyone here from Erica Lane? No one. I thought they were going to try and make it. And that would be Dennis and Melissa Johnson. They had just moved here in June, so this was their first year in the contest. I took a whole bunch of pictures on this, and you can kind of get an idea how the lights flashed with the music. I mean, when you pull up, you see this, but the music's playing, and it goes to that, then it goes to that. And happy holidays. That's our contest.
Thank you, Don. Volunteer of the Year guy. Okay, next, appointments, confirmations. Actually, I need, yeah, we're going to table or take that off the agenda. Okay. Until I talk to John some more. So
Just no action will be taken.
no action is going to be taken on that. He's actually interested in audit and finance, not business development. So, public comment. Please keep public comments to 5 minutes or less. Normally, you guys, if you want to be on the agenda, you got to let us know, obviously. And Jared understands that. Mr. Sanchez, you understand getting on the agenda to be able to speak for longer than 5 minutes. So, but you guys are next up. Come on up.
Thank you, Mr. President. Most of you know me as my role as county commissioner, but I'm here tonight actually as a resident. I brought a couple friends with me. I've been taking part in the Seville Community Health Council. So instead of the Carpentersville, Seville is just shorter. Everybody does Seville. Been meeting for about a year, and just kind of wanted to introduce ourselves to you guys. I brought Teresa Heaton from the county. They're helping to facilitate these meetings. They've been very gracious in putting these on for us and giving the community an opportunity to start talking. And Batavia Cleveland, who is one of our members. So if I could, if you don't mind, me passing the mic over to Teresa, and she'll just kind of describe what we're doing.
So very briefly, you've got a handout. You can see that this is a council that has been formed in this community as well as in Aurora and Elgin in response to opportunity to perhaps win $500,000 to continue efforts on 4 communities out of the 50 that were selected for this challenge will win $50,000. So our Community Health Council has been really reviewing all the health data and issues, looking at what's important to them. You've got a handout there of things that the council members thought were very helpful in the community to be healthy and some things that they want to help improve. And they've brought many different partners in to listen to some of the programs that are in force right now and seeing ways to work together. And on the back of your handout, you'll see the plan for 2018 that our council members have put together, which includes some free screenings for diabetes and education and other kinds of activities for really getting healthy recipes and healthy cooking and eating to happen, and also a focus on physical activity and working on different ways to encourage that in the community. We need more of our members from the community to be part of the council, and we hope that if you have folks that you know in the community that might be willing, you've got a flyer and we'll follow up. But I want to give time to Batavia to talk about why it's important for her as a resident to be part of this.
Hello, I am Batavia Cleveland. I've been a resident here for about 3 years now. What I get from this group is support in the health department. I get support. We have great ideas flowing. I see it having great potential. But right now, as a resident, I'm speaking as a resident. Right now, as a resident, I'm sorry, guys. First time doing this. As a resident, it's more of actions because this group has a lot of potential, but a lot of things that we're talking about are things that are already known, I guess. And it's more of like an action thing. Like, it's a great group. It's very consistent. It could be more action because we know that for health you have to exercise and everything. But overall, it's a great group. It has great potential. It can go far. It's helped me in some ways. A lot of things I've already known, but it's some things that I also didn't know. And I'm just thankful that I have an opportunity to be in this group.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
When are you guys meeting? Or can you tell us a little bit more?
Yeah,
please?
we meet it's the third Tuesday, I believe, of the month, which is when you guys meet. So it's been kind of a schedule conflict to get you guys to come, which we figured tonight is low turnout for our meeting, so we'd come and say hello.
Okay.
But anyone you know that might be interested in any kind of input, we're going to be getting more active on social media, trying to make a little more presence known in the community.
Do you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, there's a Facebook page, and we're going to start posting regularly on there. Seaville Health Council, Community Health Council is the name.
Good.
So anybody can find it there. And,
I'll try to stop by for a half hour next month.
yeah, that'd be good. Definitely.
Awesome.
All right, thank you
All
very
right,
much.
thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Is that all we have?
We have one more.
Oh, we have Melissa. I'm
We
sorry.
have Melissa. Her
Oh,
name
yeah. Melissa's here. Melissa has 3 minutes, Kelly. So start that now.
I did tell somebody that I was going to be here tonight. I was told that I was on the agenda for tonight, but I will not name names.
Oh.
So you guys figure that out.
Wink, wink.
But very quickly, I will not take much of your time here tonight. I just wanted to follow up with you guys. We've just finished our 2017 Community Service Award event. I think it's so perfect that I'm here tonight because the way Don started the meeting is exactly probably why you guys chose somebody like Don to be the recipient of your award. I mean, I worked with Don in a couple of events through my time with the Chamber, and I just see him in so much of what goes on in Carpentersville. And so I just wanted to follow up with you guys to thank you guys for participating with us for the last 5 years. I have your plaque, which has Don's name on it. And as you guys can see, there's one more slot. So when we first took this event on, we did say, let's start out with committing to 6 years. Let's see how it goes. If after 6 years, it's something that collectively we'd like to continue, we'd love to see it continue. But at least you had to commit to 6 years. So I can leave that with you. But I also Diana, you were there, John, and so many of you guys were there, Mark, Rooney. But it's a great event for those of you that have not been there. And our recipients truly have come up to us and told us how much they are so honored to have been given this award by the village, how much they appreciate it. We had all of our recipients at the Dickens and Dundee parade this year, and I don't know how much fun Don had, but his wife, she just had a blast. We got convertibles from Al Pamani, so they were, really paraded around and just honored in a way that I think we can all be proud of. They've had state recognition from our state senators and our state representatives, which is just another way that we can also show what a great community that we have. One thing that, I asked John earlier today not to talk while I was talking, so I guess he just left the room. I just wanted to let you guys know the Chamber does not do this as a fundraiser. We had a couple people who've come up to us and kind of gave us a little bit of flack about the food and what they get for the cost of the tickets. Well, the Chamber bears all the expense for this event. We do the plaques, we do the trophies, we do the advertising, the invitations and everything. We cover the cost of our recipients' tickets as well as one guest. The cost of the ticket is reflective of what we pay Randall Oaks to have the event there. So if you guys should happen to hear that in your community, somebody said, it was a fundraiser for us. Well, it's not. It's a break-even event at best. It actually goes on our budget as an expense item every year because we just feel the value of this event. And we're not saying this to pat ourselves on the back like, oh, look at us, but we just want to make sure that you guys have all the information because we don't want anybody out there with any misconceptions that the Chamber is doing this as something that's self-serving for us. We want to continue this relationship with the villages with this event and just wanted to make sure you guys were aware of that. So I thought it was great that Don was chosen. We had a great time with the event this year and look forward to 2018. So, thank you.
I think it's a wonderful event.
Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Look forward to next year.
And Bob did a great joke.
I'm going to steal that joke.
Pat pending.
There is a commission involved, yes.
Okay. Next item, consent agenda. All items listed on the consent agenda will be enacted by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of those items unless a trustee so requests, in which the item will be removed from the general order of business and considered it's in its normal sequence on the bills. A motion?
I'll motion.
Second.
You have a question? Oh. A motion, Trustee Rayberg, second, Trustee Burway.
I just wanted to note, just for the benefit of the board and the public, item F is as revised. The board, the clerk sent out a revised resolution for item F. Just want to note that for the record.
Yes, we received that recently from Kelly, correct? Anybody have any discussion or anything on anything, guys? No? Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Lawrence?
Yes.
Trustee O'Sullivan?
No.
This is the consent agenda.
Aye. Yes.
Trustee Rayberg?
Yes.
Trustee Burroway?
Yes.
And Trustee Frost?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Next on the agenda, reports of the manager and staff.
Tonight, we have no reports of the manager and staff. President Skillman.
Okay. All right, moving on. Old business. We have no old business?
None.
We have new business. We have 2 items. Okay. A resolution accepting a bid for the water towers. A motion for that?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Motion, Trustee Frost, second. Trustee Rayberg. Any discussion? Anybody questions or anything? No? Roll call, please.
Trustee Rayberg?
Yes.
Trustee Lawrence?
Yes.
Trustee Burroway?
Yes.
Trustee Frost?
Yes.
Trustee O'Sullivan?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries on that. Our second item, an ordinance approving a redevelopment agreement with the First American Bank as trust number 1-04-112. Can I have a motion, please?
I'll motion.
Trustee Rayberg, motion.
Second.
Second, Trustee Burroway. And a roll call on that.
Trustee O'Sullivan, did you want to discuss?
This is the
I abstain from voting on this matter.
okay. Thank you.
Overview of the project.
Do we need an overview? Do you guys need an overview on this? We had a discussion, I think, last meeting on this.
Yes, we had a discussion on it.
Everybody's okay with it?
Yeah, I don't have any questions.
No questions?
No questions.
Diane?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Fine then. Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Lawrence?
Yes.
Trustee Rayberg?
Yes.
Trustee Burroway?
Yes.
And Trustee Frost?
Yes.
Okay, our next item, trustee and committee reports. Trustee Lawrence.
The only thing that I had was the lighting contest, which we already talked about. The only other thing I have is Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. That was short and sweet.
Yeah.
Trustee O'Sullivan.
You're going to like mine more. Nothing to report.
Nothing. That's great. Thank you. Trustee Rayberg.
No Audit and Finance Commission meeting since the last meeting. Nothing in the near future here due to the holidays. And happy holidays, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Frost.
I just wanted to say kudos to Chief Schilling on his and everyone involved in the fire prevention poster competition a few weeks ago, and kudos to Chief Kilborn. Shop with a Cop program was awesome. 58 families and 138 kids. And President Skillman and I were out last weekend or the weekend before, visited Meat and Potatoes and Lou Malnati's, met the managers there and inquired about how things went, and things are going in a good direction, positive direction. Things are good, so that's all I have. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Thank you, Trustee. Trustee Burway.
Yeah. There was a C4 meeting on Thursday. Unfortunately, I had to leave during that meeting, so I don't have any notes from it. Chief, could you help us out? What was talked about there?
We discussed quickly the grant proposal that we'll be putting together, kind of mimicking and following along with Elgin's grant. We are going to be sending through Strengthening Families grant money, Griselda, to the national conference in February. And then I will be on Slinging Hope Radio on January 15th discussing opiate and drug abuse.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you. And
And that's all I have, except to say Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year to all.
Thank you, Trustee Burway. As Trustee Frost mentioned, we were out talking to a couple businesses, and otherwise, I mean, they're trying to move forward. They're real busy right now, the grand opening, so they didn't have a lot of time to talk to us. But very happy with Kelly, of course. So she's taking care of them, getting her business license and stuff. And but yeah, overall, very happy. So. We also had a parade. Don was in our parade in Dickens of Dundee the same morning of Shop with the Cop. So it was a busy morning for the village. And we also, the Rotary Club also did a free movie for the kids at Meadowdale Cinema. Trustee O'Sullivan was working his tail off there, playing with the kids and games and stuff. So we had a good week, couple weeks here. So any other questions or comments, anybody? Okay. Our next item on the agenda is closed session. What are we doing here, Hart?
Just section 2C1, 2C2.
Okay, sections 2C1 and 2C2. We're going to be going in a closed session at this time. So, need a motion for that, please.
I'll motion. I'll second.
Motion, Trustee Frost. Trustee Rayberg seconds. Roll call, please.
Trustee O'Sullivan?
Yes.
Trustee Rayberg?
Yes.
Trustee Burroway?
Yes.
Trustee Frost?
Yes.
Trustee Lawrence?
Yes.
Okay, motion carries.